Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today I'm going to be playing one of the decks I talked about in my last video. Today I'm going to be playing some EvenUnholy Deathknight. Honestly, as I said in that video, this was probably the most fun aggro deck I've played in quite some time. I know there was a couple of people that said like, oh, this is not an aggro deck, you have too many 4-cost cards and cards that cost more than 4. When you think about it, if you go all the way back, decks that we've always considered aggro decks, such as things like Zoo, things like the Pirate Rogue for a long time, things like, I can't think of quite all the other aggro decks, but they've always played some amount of cards that cost a little bit more mana. If it wasn't Doomguard, there was Mr. Smite, things like that. So honestly, yes, I guess there are cards that cost more than 4, but you know, Baku also costs more than 4, but that would be put into aggro decks. So for the most part, this is an aggro deck. It kills on the same turn as the other aggro decks. So for that reason, I would still consider an aggro deck, even though it's a little bit slower than, you know, it's not the fastest aggro deck, but it is still definitely an aggro deck. But yeah, anyways, I figured everyone has probably played against this deck already at least once on ladder. You guys should know what it's about. You slam some early game minions, you curve it out into a late game Lord Marrowgar, or, you know, just kind of outvalue them with construct quarters and things like that. And yeah, you just try to win that way. Anyways, with that being said, how about we queue up the first game and let's see how it goes. Alright guys, yeah. With that being said, I'll see y'all there.
Arthas versus Inza! This is a performance you'll never forget.
You will know endless torment.
Alright. First matchup is probably going to be Even Shaman. I guess it could be Shadowwalk Shaman. I'm going to hard mull here. Deck checker should be on. Hello? I don't know why it's not working.
We have turned our curse
There we go.
into our strength.
Okay. Okay. I've never seen that portrait. What the hell? New portrait. Good. Okay, so we're playing Zagra, or the Shadowwalk. Kinda just want to slam this, but it's not value. This matchup is not really that good of a matchup. If I look through my history playing this deck, I guess I had like a 50-50 run rate. I don't like this card at all in that deck. I think that card is awful in that deck, just FYI. I've played a lot of games with Shadowwalk Shaman. Sleepbreaker is really, really bad. Unless you're playing the Galakron version, and even then, it's still really, really bad, in my opinion. I would avoid playing it as basically at all costs, but that is just me. I'll put this one. Oh my card draw. So rude. Put some value here. This ain't bad for later. Let's do this. Kill it while we can. This is full deck golden. I didn't notice if the coin he played. Oh, he hasn't played the coin yet, but I believe his schooling was golden. This whole deck might be golden. I really want this golden. This golden is sick. I'm a very big fan of oils and things like that, so seeing someone whose deck looks almost entirely golden makes me very happy. Yeah, it looks like his entire deck is golden. Man actually went through and paid for the golden, what are they called? Don't want to commit. He hasn't drawn Murlocs yet. I guess the odds of him having the whole combo is fairly low. But yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of foils and whatnot. Like, I don't know if you got like, I feel like I've posted a couple pictures of various parts of my Magic collection on Twitter and whatnot. So if you guys have not, with that being said, you should go follow me on Twitter. And honestly, if I go look at them, a huge portion, like, I just pulled one up. There's so many foils in this deck. Too many foils, if I'm being honest. Foil fetches, foil shocks. Just broken foils. Yeah. It's so bad for me, Jesus Christ. So bad for me.
Everybody needs a casket.
Give it time to prepare.
Well, if he has Mutinous, he can't play Mutinous here. Guess he could technically play it next turn. I don't really have even the amount of souls I want, but he's played really, really good at controlling my board. My guess is that's going to be on minion. Guess we can see. I just have to lose out on the value. It wasn't a minion. I 100% thought it was going to be a minion. Oh, the fact that that's on Soul is so much worse for me. I thought I was going to be able to eat my 1/1 afterwards. Poke that with my 2/3 and my 4/5, then slam my Knife Juggler. Then next turn, Lord. 8 trip.
My time has come.
2, 3. Heal 2, some 3/2s. Or 2/3s. I feel like that's the play. Yeah. Yeah. I wish you would have hit the other one, the heal one, but really good.
Food for the worms.
Wow, that was not good. That was really, really bad. I mean, to be fair, we are stupid far ahead right now. Like, overall, the position we're in right now is really, really good. Especially as he put a card to the bottom. That's, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, he's trying to dig for Shudderwalk, or Firemancer. Or he just has Zephyrus. Yeah, I cannot win this game. Oh well. Oh well. We tried. We tried our best, yet we didn't succeed. Yeah, our game should have ended like 5 turns ago. I guess potentially like school teacher top deck could be really, really good. But I feel like we're a little bit too far behind to really come back to anything here. So that's really good for him.
Nature waits for no one.
Not the card I was expecting to see, but there's a school teacher. I said would be pretty good.
Who here can spell
Ferrari.
Anybody?
Anyone? What's this?
Pick me, pick me.
Darkness beckons.
This. Have to start pushing some amount of face damage. No, we fell way too behind in the early game, and now it's near impossible for us to come back. He's gonna probably hero power here into Snowfall, is my guess, or hero power into Grumble. I have a feeling it's one of those two is the elemental he drew off the Dungeoneer. You know, one of the things I actually can't believe, oh, or he just also has Reno. You good? One of the things that is super, super weird to me, I've played a lot of Shudderwalk Shaman in my day. And honestly, when Primal Dungeoneer was first revealed, that card seemed like the single most broken card I have ever played with. In that deck, that card was filthy. That card was so good. And yet now, it doesn't see any play at all. It's so weird. That card went from probably being the single best card in the deck, in my opinion, to being like, I don't want to say unplayable, but like bad in comparison. Like, oh, it's so weird. That card is just genuinely so. I love this card. 3 mana to draw a devolve and freeze your opponent's board, or get a freeze in hand. It's like, bruh, that's broken. Hey, 2 damage. What would I have to draw here to come back? So that could be a good one.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Could go for that, or I could go for, I think this.
Pick me! Pick me!
I mean, I can always discover the frost spell that draws me. So this way I'll see if it kills something. It does nothing. Just a 3/6. Hero attacks on me, deal 2 damage to enemy. That's kind of good here. Either this or it's this. This is guaranteed damage, so I prefer this a little bit, but hey.
I'll make sure you suffer first.
To be fair, he also gains 6 here, so he's put 23. If he goes all face, goes up to 23, doesn't summon more taunts, and I top deck for turn Grave Strength, I guess I win. But the odds of that are fairly low. What I'm expecting is he probably uses this to punch there, or he just wipes it to heal. That's really good for him. If the hero powers, it heals both of these. He's at 21. This is at full health, and I have no answer. Yeah, I'm just done. I actually did draw the Grave Strength, which is kind of funny.
I'll make sure you suffer.
I'm just gonna do this. I don't think. I guess I could give him one more turn. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. Because he just Shudderwalk here. Oh yeah, Shudderwalk just Renos him again. There's no way I come back.
I wake once more. We're gonna be rich.
That was pretty good. He played that fairly well. Yeah, he played that fairly well. I feel like I probably played it too passively. I should have been a little bit more aggressive, but no, he played it fairly well. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next one.
The Lich King versus Darien Mograine.
All right,
The time has come for your reign to end.
it's probably the mirror match.
You serve me in death.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Anyways, I don't think I said it in the first game, but I hope everyone does have a beverage. I am currently drinking myself a nice Arnold Palmer. Arnold Palmers are fire.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
So yeah. Having the coin in this matchup feels really good. Just in general feels really good. That's such a good draw here. We go a little bit slower. Like we could have put this on turn 1, but there are kind of some answers, like something like this would be really good for him to have. That was a really good hit for him. I take 3 here. I got a little bit punished for not playing something a little bit greedier on 1. But hey, I could have like gone Coin Knife Juggler, which would have been fine, but it's like a meh play in my opinion.
Find new strength in freedom's shade.
Okay, that's really him.
Put this apple on your head.
Force him to do this trade. If he doesn't do this trade, he's probably getting cucked somewhere else, so I see this trade as an inevitable. I was 1 minute off doing my perfect answer, which was these two. But my guess is he'll have an answer to this. Oh. That's fine. Alright, now we're stupid ahead on board. We could do some value trades, and then we could eat some of our shit. Like, we're in such a good position. Unless he has a second Dark Transformation. With this, we should be more than fine. Also, I mean, we also have this for more value. Yeah. Here we can hero power, punch him in the face, do this, eat that.
Pick me! Pick me!
Get the obliterate, that's pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. I could try to dig for something here, but I think this play is significantly better. Could eat to 4/4 for free. I should have eaten this actually. Reason I should have eaten this is this would be at 2 health, now it just dies the hero power, and this gets a free trade here. That's really bad. Oh, that was a big punt. That was a big punt. Okay, you had the answer either way. Even if it was a 2/2. Okay, well. It's really good for him. Start with this.
Everybody needs a cast.
I haven't really spent any corpse. This is the only one that's even remotely playable in this situation. Okay. So depending on what he leaves alive, we also just have a huge burst turn next turn with Grave Strength. I don't think we're dead to Grave Strength, are we? No, not quite. 6. Yeah, no.
Fallen will serve. Everybody needs a cast.
These are all terrible. Alright, at least we have the Scourge, which should help, theoretically. That is so fucking good for him, that's actually mental. He wins the game solely off the fact he hit that card. This is really how I lose the game.
And defile these lands.
Exactly, right? Oh my fucking god.
In my name.
Yeah, so as you can see, right? That's one of the parts that I dislike about the mirror match. He hit Bone Lord or Marrowgar, and he just kind of won. In the mirror match where there's no answer to this card, except for your own Marrowgar, and the fact that I missed it on 2 discovers fucking hurts, man. Fucking hurts. At least one even deck won. Anyways, we have time for some more games. Let's queue it up.
The Lich King versus Valeera.
Alright. With a decent draw, this matchup is super favored in our favor. It's like super one-sided. This is fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. But yeah, no. in a perfect world, this matchup is like
We have turned
almost
our
guaranteed
thirst
ours.
into our
Like we just need a barely good draw. Like that's if it is Pirate Rogue. Like my Pirate Rogue win rate is super high. The single best card is this thing. This card is nuts in this matchup, especially if you have it on 2.
Never bring a
You kind of just
sword
like
with
default win. This is actually one of the few boards I would not have done it. You could have made the argument to hold on there because he could have ship's cannon, but I pretty much am like 100% sure that if he had ship's cannon, he slammed it there no matter what. So yeah, I just need to try and push power ahead on board. As I'm trading into my ship, it's a little bit harder, but
and plunder. Blood and plunder.
bruh. This matchup went from being super favored to unplayable. Like, super quick. Quite literally went from being really good to no longer favored because he had double Dread Corsair on 3. Or on 2. His draw is so good. Can I draw my Plague Strike, please? One time Plague Strike. Bro, did this guy only draw pairs? Can I draw my second Plague Strike, please?
Fish landlubber.
Plague Strike.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
This man's... Am I just dead? 8 and... I'm at 5. Man, I am... These last, like, 2 days where I've actually played games of Hearthstone, I have been getting just, like, the worst luck. What was I supposed to do here?
Pick me! Pick me! Put this apple on your head. Pick me! Pick me!
Any questions?
I genuinely don't know how I was supposed to win this game. Like, I'm dead to half the cards in his deck, I feel.
You shinies.
Yep. The fact he didn't have... What's it called on curve is actually...
Any questions?
To be fair, I'm also still fairly certain I'm just dead. Draw 4 cards. You hit a ship's cannon, hit me in the face twice. Once with a Flinger, fighter. I mean, I'll take it, even though I don't feel like I deserve this win.
In my name.
Okay, well, I guess I do win some, but that game was way too close for comfort. I was at like, what, 2 health, 5 health, or something like that. That game was insane. That game was actually insane how close it was. I did not expect to win that one. I don't know if how I was talking was, I don't know if how I was talking was obvious, but yeah, I did not expect to win that one. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next one.
Darian Mograine versus Thrall.
Fear the coming
All right.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
Shaman is such a weird matchup. I hate playing matchups that feel like 50-50s. This matchup feels like a 50-50. It's so annoying to play these matchups. Especially with the weakest draw like this one. Like, this draw is okay. But honestly, I've yet to get a good game that I just have a 2-drop I can play on 2. Right? Typically, if you have a Haunted Creeper or a Battlefield Necromancer on 2, like, honestly, I feel like your win rate goes up like 5% plus. Like, that is... It's so important to have a good 2-drop in this deck. I mean, look how many the deck plays, but so few of them are actually playable on 2. Having to waste turn 2 with this deck feels so bad.
Curse into our strength.
I'm not sure, but I also might have misplayed in that last game. Maybe it was better to just Hero Power on 2. It's very, very possible that Hero Power on 2 instead of playing the Plague Strike was better. I'm just thinking back on it, and it might have actually been better to just do that. Alright.
Put this apple on your head.
I want to say the coin to potentially go Coin School Teacher this turn. I'm expecting Clownfish here. This is really good for me. Through most of my late game cards. Take the Plague Strike, it's the best out of all of them. 1 mana Plague Strike is very, very good. I'm guessing it's Shudderwalk. It kind of has to be, right? Like, I don't know what other... Unless it's like Big Shaman, in which case I'm probably just already dead. Didn't really do much. Let's think I can just go for the Plague Strike here.
Pick me, pick me.
I'm gonna play this a little bit slower. I think that's the right call here. Like, I could just slam this here, but then if I walk into like a Firemancer Flurg shit and I don't have a spot on board, like, I don't know. I feel like it's better just for me to start trying to build up corpses so I can have a huge Marrow turn and basically just force an answer. If he doesn't have one, I just win the game. Yeah. I'm glad I held it off on the... I'm in the battlefield.
Everybody needs a castle.
This ain't bad here, especially with this in hand. Trying to find a cheeky way where we could set up lethal shortly. Maybe not this turn, but try well, I mean, doesn't wipe the board. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 damage on board with Grave. Aim for 2. Like a 2/3. Piece of removal, Frostbolt. Oh, Betrayer is really good. I should have thought about that a little bit more while doing my positioning. Yeah.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me, pick me.
There I go again, not playing around it. Oh, I guess I kind of did. You target this, hit there, that's fine. I switch these two. This could kill that. This could kill that. Put this all the way over here.
Gonna be rich.
Must be nice to always have Reno 1 curve.
Lightly used armor.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22. A little bit off lethal.
A dark deed to defy death.
I have to kill the Reno. I can't allow him to res it. The thing with that Reno is if he has Grumble in hand, he can bounce it and replay it. I don't care as much if he gains 4. Resetting his health total after next turn. Yep, show me the Firemancer Flurg Toxfin. They're the only 2 Murlocs that are typically in that deck. Sometimes you play a copy of Mutinous as well, but... Shaman has too many 1-mana freezes.
A dark deed to defy death.
This is only 12. 12 ain't enough damage. He wants me to commit more to the board. So I'm not going. I guess I could commit this. If he wipes the board, I get 2 1/1s. I just died of these, actually. That's the turn. A second Grave Strength would just be lethal at most points in this game. But that would require me finding a second Grave Strength.
Who here can
He's played the Lightning Storm from his deck.
Anybody?
Hopefully that's just heal. Now he can do that. 4 minions on board. Trying to figure out what's the best play for him. Freeze to 4/4. Throws a card. Disregard. Oh, he can't do that. He's 1 mana short.
Pick me! Pick me!
Must be nice to high roll the fuck out of your RNG spell. Is it overloaded for like 5 next? Getting boned there would have just won me the game. Like actually, like almost on the spot. If he has a Firemancer Toxfin, he deserves to win here. Don't want to play around anymore. He's overloaded for half his mana. He can't really do much digging. I just felt like I commit here and it works out, or I don't commit and I lose the game. Might as well just go fuck it, balls to the wall, and have it hopefully work out like it did. That is one of the things that in most card games you guys should do, is honestly, at a certain point, you don't play around cards anymore. You can't afford to continue to play around cards. You kind of just slam and you hope for the best. If he had Firemancer Toxin there, I just concede. Like, there was no point in me continuing to play out the game because there was no way I won. He had the Lightning Storm, he drew 2 Murlocs. I had a feeling they weren't it if he went with the freeze route with Sentimo and whatnot. So in my head, I'm like, look, you top deck it this turn or you don't have it. You've also played your Zephrys. You don't typically play Elemental Destruction or cards like that in your deck, so you have one out. Top deck it or I win the game. And he didn't top deck it. Also, he couldn't really dig for it because he was down on mana. So like in my head, only play that I could go for, and I'm glad it worked out. But yeah, sometimes you just need to say fuck it and just full send. Even when you don't have lethal, you just need to say fuck it and full send. Well, not that you don't have lethal, but sometimes it's just crazy you just can't play around. Say fuck it and full send. That's at least what I'm trying to do better. I often miss it, and I'm trying to do better by just saying fuck it and full sending. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. I know it's a little bit different. I normally play control combo decks, and I'm playing an aggro deck here, but hey, I figured might as well, I talked about it in last video, might as well play it, so this way I can try to explain a little bit better what I was talking about in that video. But yeah, anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one where hopefully we can get some more dubs. All right, guys? Yeah, with that being said, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.